Welcome administrators, my name is Gaz. This is my fourth video on Ixion, and in this video I will guide you through all the science events for chapter 3. I will also point out this episode may contain spoilers. Since I suffered solar panel damage, I first made sure to repair them before moving on. For my first event, I started the Destroy Command Center. I collected the science before choosing to recover the coordinates of the exoplanet Remus. This gave me 40 science. I then chose to investigate further into the attack. Then I chose determine the previous mission objectives. This gave me 50 science. The next event was the collapsed food production district. My first choice was investigate the vegetal zone. This gave 15 science and 261 food and 235 cryopods, and also an upgrade for my crop farm. I then moved on to investigate the animal pens. This gave me 25 science and 204 cryopods. My next choice was the Naomi protocol. I then chose invasively breach the self-contained area. This gave me 10 science. I then left the ruins. I officially recognised the dog as a member of the crew. This gave me a +1 permanent stability bonus. Then I moved on to choosing industrial zone wreckage and selected look for the source of the yellow particles. This opened many choices, so I decided to open the time capsule. This option gave me 45 science and a waste treatment upgrade. I proceeded to investigate the industrial zone. This offered me 20 science. Then I chose investigate the storage area. This gave me 97 alloys, 2 electronics and 188 cryopod. I moved on to the reactor wreckage. I investigated the engine supervision area. This gave me 50 science and 168 cryopods. My next choice was inspect the engine room. This gave me 40 science. My last choice was investigate the thrusters. I was given 35 science. At this point, the cloud got closer to the station. So as soon as the science ship collected all the science, I brought my cargo ship back and moved the station to the other side of the cloud. Soon as the station was cleared and docked, I carried on with the event Medical District Wreckage. I chose Investigate the Medical District. This gave me 20 science and 270 cryopods. I then chose Investigate the Research Facility. This gave me 30 science and 124 cryopods. And then I chose to leave the wreckage. My next event was Habitation Sector Wreckage. The only choice I was given was to recover the floating cryopods. This gave me 795 pods. Then I pushed deeper into the structure. This gave me 4 options. I chose proceed through the reinforced tunnel. I was given a new event, Agents of Death, and 70 science. I carried on with choosing Destroy Docking Bay event, and I chose Investigate Intact Docking Port. This gave me 35 science. I then selected the Defuse the Missile event. This gave me 15 science and a new event, I Missile You. This then leads you onto Investigate the Communications area. This gave me 20 science. I moved on to the Depressurized R&D district. My first choice was search the residential area. This gave me 188 cryopods and 20 science. Then I chose research the laboratories. This gave me 50 science and 870 cryopods. Then I had to move the station to this district. As soon as the station arrived, I proceeded to open the security room. This gave me 150 alloys and 1 electronics, and also a new technology for my tech lab. I then went to P43 and chose to drill through the crust. One of my crew members died as a result, and then I continued the expedition into the cave. This opened 4 options. I decided to choose examine the sphere only. It gives me 50 science, and then I left the planet. Then I moved on to P37. I chose to analyse impacted area. This gave me 20 science. Then I carried on excavating the object manually. I was offered 40 science. And the new event, the Piranesi main weapon. Then I chose to establish infrastructure to support advanced analysis. I was given 65 science. I moved on to P51 and chose to set up advanced analysis infrastructure. I was given 40 science. At this point, I decided to leave P51. My next choice was P38. For this one, I chose topographical analysis. And since I got this far, I chose to leave as I didn't want to risk losing anyone else. I carried on to P41 and chose to investigate the formation, and then I chose to continue exploration of the formation, and this gave me 40 science. My last event in the system was P42. For this, I set up a basic colony, what ended the colonization protocol's objective. As soon as I completed the Ark of Humanity objective, I made sure all the ships were back at the station before charging the engines and jumping to chapter 4. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please let me know in the comments.